There we go. Welcome to the American Calamity, everybody. Last we left off, the party was traveling towards something happening in Roswell. And as they were going along, they found a group of, they found an echo, ended up helping save it and take all of its kin to an afterlife, getting themselves the blessing of notes.
Mistra.
Yeah. Blessing of Mistra. After that, traveling a little bit longer, they ended up running into a caravan of nomadic druids, and all the guy's name was Tom. And a lot of the girls' names was Moon, and they have a leader. They bought a bunch of good traveling goods and things that the party needed, and some of those things were going to take about a day's worth of work, so they all decided to bed down together. And that's where we are starting off. Big bonfire in the middle, food and merriment happening, and talking to be had if needed. So what would you guys like to do?
I like to infuse my armor to give me a higher AC.
All right. What armor do you have, and what are you looking for?
It is, I believe, half plate.
Half plate.
And I think I have an infusion that can give me an extra AC on that. I'm trying to find it, though.
And I'm the guys that were selling magic items. I'm gonna go back to him.
All right.
Possible. Well, Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Tom if he happens to have. It's just an uncommon item. It's a wand of the War Mage.
Oh, looking for a wand of the War Mage, are ya? Well, let me look and see what I got around here. I may have something.
They're very similar to rods of Pact Keeper. They help keep your attunement to your spells a little better.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for a very fancy one. I know fancy ones are very expensive, but I'm looking for just a little one of the ones that normally the ones that they're kicking around. That those really expensive mages throw away and stuff. One of those.
Oh, okay. So wand of magic missiles, wand of, and he kind of flicks it and points over at a flower, and the flower, you just start smelling pancakes, and he's like, "No, that's not the right one."
No, that's not it.
Those
Look for the pancake wand.
Oh, the pancake one? You actually want this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know you can't see it, but I'm a very good eater.
Oh, okay. I'll set that one over here. I'll get
Maybe
you.
if the price is right, we'll do a deal.
Okay. He grabs another one, and he's kind of looking over it and kind of bends it a little bit, and he's like, no, this one's too flimsy. This can't be it. He's looking at it.
Can I see the pancake one for a minute? I want to test its wares.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. And
what is the activation word?
Oh. Great.
You tell me the activation word? We'll go with that. I'm not going to put you on the spot for that.
Okay. It is activate.
What's that?
It is waffles and
waffles.
Waffles, and all of a sudden, IHOP. Yes, you know the activation word, and you can cast it. And he tells you that whatever you cast it at starts smelling like pancakes and syrup and butter.
Does it make the pancakes?
No, that's something a little bit more advanced. It's possible to get something like that. I don't have that type of magic on me.
It's okay, but this will help.
Yeah, I mean, You could use it on something like you got a pile of rotten meat that you don't want to smell next to your camp. You just, and now it smells like pancakes.
So anything I cast it on, it smells like pancakes and bacon.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Be
Okay.
careful not to cast it on yourself if you're sneaking around, though, because then that could draw attention.
Of course. Make people hungry. Might distract them.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could start looking for the source of the smell. But
that's possible too. Yes.
Wand of the War Mage. I have this one. It is of low quality, but it is Wand of a War Mage. Don't ask me where I got it because I can't divulge that information. But
I will not mention. No.
For this, and you buy this, I'll give you the Wand of the Pancakes, and maybe 150 gold.
Oh, okay. I can afford this.
Okay.
Okay. Will you possibly take I don't know. Will you, because I'm buying 2 items, it is a bulk deal. Could you take 120?
120. Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
I've been playing music this whole time. Can I give him bardic inspiration?
Sure. You're inspired. if you choose to use it.
I think I'm going to hold off for now.
He goes, 120 is a pretty fair price. I could do that. I could do that.
But I appreciate it. And before I leave, if you want your caravan smelling like pancakes, let me know. I'm happy to use.
Oh, I have a Fabrizio wand. It kind of does the same thing. Just makes it smell like fresh air
linen.
and grass,
yes.
linens. Yes.
I've heard of these. Okay.
Yeah. A lot of wands that smell like things, apparently. And then your infusion that you have that boosts your AC. Did you figure out what that is? Enhanced defense. +1 bonus to armor class while wearing armor or wielding a shield that it. Okay, so you're going to use one of your infusions on that, Seamus?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and take your infusion. I don't really know how that works. If you just, guess it's a customization.
I just clicked on the armor class and then just added a +1 to the magic bonus.
Sounds good. Alrighty. So we have a wand of pancakes and a war mage. We have a infusion. What's everybody else doing?
I'm just setting the mood, just playing music around the camp.
And the
What
mood
time
seems
of
to be
day
pretty
is it?
good. It's starting to get darker out. It's a little bit past sunset, or getting
I'm
very
going-
close to it.
Magpie fly around the perimeter of the camp
Okay.
before packing the day and turning it over to the guards.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me while you're flying around.
That's going to be a 17.
17. All right, flying around the camp, what you see is a lot of people drinking and hanging out. You smell herbs of all kinds. You see a couple of guards scattered here and there, and from talking to one of the guards that there's more on the perimeter.
Okay.
And you see that everybody's just kind of happy and merry at this moment. There's not really any alarming things happening in any certain direction.
Okay. I'll land near the party and just relax for a bit.
All right. Cinder, anything that you want to be doing?
Just talking recipes with the moon that I was standing with.
All right.
Just sharing some trade secrets.
Yeah, she's talking to you about different pies and campfire cooking type of mechanics, things that most of it because you've cooked out in the wild quite a bit, but she's just kind of like, well, I mean, I build my fire this way and things, and this is how we do it. Roasted rattlesnake and different recipes
Right.
for desert type foods.
Okay.
That will help with desert cooking, however long you may be in the desert.
Awesome.
All right. As you're going around the camp there, on Kara, and playing your music and things, you see a group of little children, over
Okay.
here in this little area, and they're all just kind of singing and in a circle and holding hands and dancing, and flowers in the girls' hair, and the boys are just trying to dance the best they can. But the music.
I'll sit and watch him for a bit.
All right.
I'm gonna follow behind her, and I'm gonna try teaching some of the girls behind how to juggle. I'll be juggling whatever's around.
Okay, go ahead and roll a performance for me. Both of you can.
Awesome.
Ooh, not very good. I'm making a mockery of it though.
Not much better.
All right. Well, you're
Jeez.
playing and things, and her strumming and tempo gets a little off compared to your juggling tempo, so you kind of lose a ball. But this is something innate to you. As the ball goes to fall on the ground, you catch it with your claw and toss it back up in the air, and you're fumbling your way through it, but it looks good because you know what you're doing, both of you. And you're starting to get a little crowd of people starting to come around you. As you guys are playing, people are starting to wander up and listen and watch the juggling act, because there's a spectacle happening, and that's not something that normally happens around here.
So she takes request, everyone. Throw a copper in the hat. Do you have a hat?
I'll transform my outfit and then catch the hat midair and put it forward, because I can do that with my studded leather glamour.
Perfect. See, put a copper in the hat. She'll take requests. Come on, anybody up now? I start juggling. I keep juggling.
I've got lute, I've got flute, I've got drum.
You can do this.
All right, and as you're sitting there with what are you playing right now? The lute or the drum or the?
I
how
will
are
be
you?
playing the lute while he's doing his little juggling act, just to like set the tempo nice and high.
I'm doing what I did back at the fair, which I'm busking for the main entertainment. That's what I do.
Well, as you're busking, there's a couple of copper pieces being thrown, and you'll hear somebody say, "Play Smoke on the Mountains," and play this and that, and you kind of fiddle your way through it, and you've heard some of these songs there, but then all of a sudden you start hearing other music happening around you. You hear somebody on a washboard. You hear somebody grab a couple of sticks and start hitting it on a drum, and you start hearing, before you know it, there's a whole band behind you as you're singing and playing, and people are loving it. And when you go to hit your high notes, you get a little echo from a couple of the ladies, and you hear a little bit of yodeling happening over to the side, and it's a nice, interesting evening.
I think I'm going to join the festivities.
All right. As you guys are up on your stage, playing and things, you start seeing people walk around with different meats and drinks and things, and just passing them out to everybody. Everybody gets some food and drink, and everybody's just sitting around listening to music and playing. Do you guys partake in the food and drinks and things?
I partake in the alcohol.
Turtle sleep
I'm
in
going
the
to have
shell.
a piece of salami.
I'm gonna do like a check to see what kind of like meat it is first before I eat it, but I will partake.
Okay.
It's like druid charcuterie. It's good.
Yeah. You can go ahead and
Go ahead.
roll a nature check if you'd like. Yes, Magpie.
I want to see how enthralled the crowd is with the music, and then go into stealth.
All right. Go ahead and roll a insight.
Okay.
What did you get
I-
on your?
I got a nat 1.
A
So I
nat
know
1?
nothing of these druid meats that you speak of. What is charcuterie?
Charcuterie. It's like a meat platter.
Looking at it, you're just kind of like, yeah, looks like some meat. Some of them are rolled and have things inside of them. Some berries and different things have. You see this one weird thing that you've never seen before, but it's green and it has this little red thing in it.
Heck.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
This-
I'll give Cinder a look before I eat anything.
Oh, Morium's already eaten.
Morium's
He's juggling with one
shoveling.
hand, eating the other.
I have eaten as well, but I'm gonna do a nature check after the fact.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see what happens.
She throws up. You're poisoned. Yes.
Yeah, not much happens.
In 11, you see some of these things. You do know some of them. You know, like you can tell that there is some snake on the plate.
Okay.
But it's just a assortment of meats and homemade cheeses, and you even see a little block of
assume
homemade butter. Like
It's the slowest ox, is what I'm assuming it is.
maybe.
I mean, not be far off.
I'm gonna let everybody know what I recognize.
Yeah.
Is
I'll
it
go
good?
for those.
Cinder?
Delicious.
I eat it.
Morium, you're not even tasting it. It's just going.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, it's
She
just
goes,
going.
no, that's not very good. Not really. Keep going.
Magpie, with your insight check, you can tell that there's definitely groups of people that are into this. There's other groups that are just kind of standing around. They're listening and they're kind of into it, but you can tell that they're just kind of standing around, walking around camp, talking to each other.
Okay. I want to disappear into shadows.
All right, you can try. Seamus, what are you doing during all of this?
I'm just drinking.
Just drinking. One of the guys comes by and he goes, "Hey, my name's Tom. I kind of make my own wines. You want to try some of it? I mean, you're in our camp for the night, so."
How strong is it?
Well, I mean, that's for you to be determined. I know old Tom over there, he can't handle his alcohol, but you look like one that might be able to.
I'll try a glass.
Oh, okay. You see him, he hits this thing on his back, and a hose comes over his shoulder, and he has a stein in his hand, and it just pours a glass of wine, and he hands it over to you.
All right, I swish it around the glass. I smell it.
It's got good
Take a sip.
good legs. You get a good aroma from it.
I smell of grapes aged approximately 30 years. Take
a
quick
little bit longer
swish.
than that, buddy, but good try.
Swish it around my mouth a little bit.
This wine tastes delicious. And it kind of tastes like a sangria in our time. It's a amalgamation of berries and things all put together, and you can tell that there's some hints of melon and things in it that must be in the pack, because how is it in the wine? But
Any sense of like burning to it?
it does have a little bit of a kick to it. But it's more of a merriment dessert type of wine. It's not the hard stuff, but it tastes great.
All right, I'll just finish a sip and just kind of, yeah, I guess I'll finish it.
Alrighty. Magpie, stealth check 30. You believe you are stealthed.
I want to investigate for information, probably within one of the carriages, to find out why they're all named Tom.
All right. Where do you go?
This one here.
All right. Go ahead and move your character over that way. As you are walking that way, you do see someone kind of look over their shoulder. They don't. You notice it because you have good perception that they kind of looked in your direction, but they don't seem to be
Okay.
moving or anything.
All right. I'll go around to here
All right.
and begin my investigation.
All right. Go ahead and roll an investigation for me.
No, I don't want to know about investigation. So I want
I
to
swear
roll
to
investigations.
Magpie,
Well-
if you get us kicked out of this camp, so help me, I will just tune you in.
At 12, as you're looking through here, you see bundles of sage and bundles of sweet grass. This is the one that you guys were buying all the herbs and cooking spices from.
No
Uh,
clues.
Looking through there, you don't really see any paperwork or anything. You see a small totem that looks just like what's on the side of the caravans. Not really much to see. These people seem to be above the board for as best as you can tell.
Can I do a religion check? I'll include my investigation.
All right. As you're walking off, roll me a perception check.
It's going to be a dirty 20.
Thanks, R2. Subiversary, 3 months. Awesome. Thank you. You don't notice anything. You're just walking around. You see a couple of guards around the places, and everything seems to be good. All right. Back to Seamus is drinking his wine and drinking his stuff. You guys are still playing and things. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do?
I would like to find Magpie with some wine.
You want to find Magpie with some wine? Roll me a perception check.
He's stealth, isn't he?
He's very
Yeah.
stealth.
I'm not seeing him.
You're wandering
No.
around this camp and you're just kind of looking all over the place. You're bumping into carriages and things, and you're like, "Oh, Magpie, Magpie, are you here?" And you hear this Magpie as he's walking around.
I'm looking as I'm seeing him, and I just stealthily sneak up behind him and just follow him around.
Fair enough.
Every time he moves, I move so he doesn't see me.
Okay.
Magpie, you gotta try this.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is anybody else imbibing the food and drink?
Yeah, everybody is.
I-
The entire group is drinking of the drink and eating of the eat.
Perfect.
And I have not touched a single thing.
All right.
I'll move over the Morium then.
All right.
And I'm going to follow right behind.
Alrighty. You move
Morium,
over.
you gotta try this wine. It's really good.
I switch to juggling in one hand and I try the wine.
All right. As you taste this wine, it's very fruity. Really fruity. But it tastes pretty damn good. It does have a little bit of a bite to it, but you can tell that's just it's still aging.
It's good.
But as you taste the wine, you're eating with one hand and drinking what they handed you and stuff, and you're like, oh, this is kind of the same flavor. They kind of taste. It's the exact same thing that you've already been drinking.
Do I think my name's Tom now?
No, you do not think your name's Tom now,
Oh man. All right.
but you can roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Please roll low. 14.
14. Everything's starting to get a little colorful for you.
Okay.
The world around you, the colors are getting more vibrant. The fire seems to be dancing in rhythm with the beat of the music, and the party's starting to get a little bit more fun for Seamus.
Are the kids still around?
Oh yeah, the kids are running around. One of them comes by with a rolled up meat with some type of cheese in it and in his hand and eating it, and they're running around playing tag and chase. But it is starting to get darker, and as you notice, some of the people start dwindling back towards their carriages and caravans and start getting ready to go back to sleep. But some are still out partying. I mean, not everybody's going to go right away. And the ones that are out partying, they're shoveling you drinks, and through the night you make about, well, let me roll. You make 10 copper and 3 silver.
Are you adding that, Morium?
Did you not take it for yourself?
Well, it was a dual act.
Hmm.
So how much was this again, sir?
10 copper, 3 silver.
10 copper, 3 silver.
I'll put it in party treasure.
Perfect, thank you.
But the evening's coming to an end, and everybody's starting to bed down. You see everybody's kind of heading off towards their individual or couple carts. And this Tom is going over here with this moon. And it's just you and the leader chick out there for now. Magpie was following Seamus behind him. You still don't know where Magpie is. If anybody else wants to look for Magpie, they can roll a perception check.
I will at this point, since there's not so many people here.
I assume Magpie's standing behind me doing something stupid. I just know.
Was perception?
Yes.
Mhm.
No.
Oh, you're looking around, and you're getting a really good look, but you're just not seeing much.
I'm gonna set up a tent here.
Okay. Tent. I'll just put a marker there because that's where you're setting your tent up.
Yep.
All right. And as you guys are starting to go back to bed and starting to head out, and everybody's dispersed, the leader goes, "Oh, thank you guys for staying with us for night. The merriment and music and entertainment was very welcome. We don't see much of that. We play ourselves, but it's nice to hear things from outside of the group. Well, you guys have a great evening, and I'm gonna adjourn back to my carriage."
I'll bow and I'll say thank you for having us and hosting us and feeding us and satiating our thirst. It was an absolute pleasure.
I bow along. I bow along with them.
You see her eyes meet your eyes, Magpie.
I smile. I smile as much as Magpie can smile.
And she wanders off. As she comes past Seamus, she kind of whispers in your ear, and you hear "Don't let the colors get to you. You'll get used to it." And she wanders off to her caravan.
Yes, what colors? And I say that aloud behind Seamus and Rabbit Girl. Cinder.
So at this point, I noticed a magpie.
Or Mia. Yeah,
Yes.
Mia.
Yeah. As he speaks, you notice that he's behind you.
I run right up to him. I'm like, Here, Magpie, try this. And I take the wine, basically just grab the top of his beak, open it, and dump it right down in his mouth.
Can I kick off of him before he does that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a dexterity save. Seamus, roll a strength for me.
Okay,
Check.
save or just a check?
Check.
Okay. God, 11.
You manage to get away before he dumps it in and it hits the ground.
Alcohol abuse.
Magpie doesn't drink on job.
Oh. Okay. I just kind of walk away with my head down.
Someone has to keep
You
an
do
eye
see
on the pot.
around Magpie, Seamus, you start to see this greenish aura of color around him. And as you're looking around, you see a blue color on Ankara. You see an orange color on Cinder. You see, I don't know. Are you already in the tent, Morium?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Morium's already in the tent, so you don't see that. But you start seeing these colors around people.
Is that just Seamus, or do we all see colors?
That's just Seamus.
Okay.
Magpie, you're green.
Green?
Green.
What? Magpie is black. What do you mean green?
You emanate a green aura. You should really try this. It's really good.
You emanate aura. Bull crap.
Let's try it.
No, Magpie doesn't drink on job.
Roll persuasion.
You can try, but it's gonna be a high DC because he's pretty adamant about his job.
15.
15. You're sitting there, and as you're looking, you can see that he's pretty stern about. He's very serious about his job.
Mm.
All right.
Do you have a drink you want, Seamus?
All right.
Magpie.
More for me then. And I walk away.
Yeah.
Magpie drinks when it suits him.
Cinder, go ahead and roll me a Constitution save.
Roll high.
And Ankara can roll one as well.
That's not so good.
All right, Cinder, you're starting to see colors and stuff as you're walking back towards the tent, and you're seeing the fire of just kind of flowing to the left and to the right, and it's kind of hypnotizing a little bit. Ankara, as you're walking, everything kind of starts fading in and out, black, and then you see everything. Your vision is starting to blur as you're walking back towards your tent.
Oh boy, am I able to hold on to your shoulder, Cinder? I'm a little woozy back to the tent.
Please do.
I'll do so.
Mm.
By the
And-
way, I'm starting to see colors.
Oh, my vision is going.
Oh. Mm.
Age of Aquarius.
Magpie will escort you to tent. Make sure you are safe.
Thank you, Magpie.
Thank you, Magpie.
Mm.
Said no one ever.
Magpie concerned.
What do you think of all of this, Mag?
Really, I'm one.
There
Yeah,
he is.
did we?
Oh,
record
he's
this?
back.
I don't
Hopefully.
know if we're still
I
going.
mean,
Can you guys
you
hear
may
me?
have to.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're here.
Oh, no, we
Okay.
cannot hear you at all. Yep.
Yeah, Discord just completely crashed for me.
Mine did
Gosh.
twice too.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight. Updated a bunch of stuff. I'm waiting for Discord to come back because it's being dumb. There it is. Awesome. I can see everybody now.
Hey,
All right. All right. So,
Ankara
sorry.
wanted to do a medicine check.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ankara, run a medicine check. Morium, as you get the tent set up and crawl into your little sleeping bag and things, and you're ready for bed.
Can I?
Any ill effects, eh?
Nope.
Okay.
Magpie, what are you wanting to do?
I was going to give Ankara assistance.
I'll let you roll your own because she's seeing things that you're not.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
She-
Well, then I'm looking for the effects of toxication with a 14.
All right. The effects of intoxication are present, but you can also tell that there's probably a little bit more to this. Ankara, with yours, you're seeing that this isn't just your normal drunk. You've been out drinking and things at the parties and bars and things that you've played at, but this is something's a little different here. Something's a little you don't normally fade like this.
Okay. I'll make note.
All right. But Magpie escorts you all, Seamus included, to the tent. And everybody's good to go. Magpie is over there as well. Sorry. Just moving you over there. I'll let you move where you want to be, but just around the tent. Just because I don't want to make it huge and then nobody can get a hold of their token. All right, so Morium, you're sitting there and yeah, you're fine. No ill effects, nothing happens to be happening to you. But you do see the others come into the tents and you can tell that something is up.
Mariam, can you help?
They're all high.
Yes,
Okay.
maybe.
Go to bed. I'll take first watch. And maybe second. We'll see.
Magpie will assist you in taking watches. Magpie did not imbibe.
I did too, but I don't know. It's that, and I give it turtle constitution, you know.
Them mentioning that they could see colors, troubling it is. Why?
I will take a look at them and see if I can see any forms of hallucinogen or intoxication sorry, I'm looking for what type of thing is going after them. Is it chemical or is it magical? Is what I'm looking for.
Okay, so you're looking at if it's something man-made or magical, or yeah.
Do I have my faculties about me?
And yeah, you can assist if you would like, Magpie, or roll your own.
Yes. I'll assist Morium.
You're kind of out of it right now, as far as inspiration would go.
13.
Morium should have an inspiration though.
Morium
already.
does have one. Yes.
Oh, I'll use it.
Just a reminder.
Was it D4, D6?
Let me check. I think it's a D8. Let me confirm. D8.
Nice.
So that's a 19.
All right. What you are seeing is definitely a nature-based hallucinogenic. You can tell that just by you kind of sniff the wine and you kind of just looking at them, and they're kind of just spacey and starry and just kind of whoa. So far, the trip seems to be going good. Something akin to shrooms, something like that would.
So it looks like they have some sort of it looks like a plant-based hallucinogen. They should be able to sleep it off. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'll look down at Seamus and grab his mug.
Well, then don't mind if I do. Cheers, Mariam.
I'll see
Oh.
you in the morning.
Good night.
Samorium is going to be the spirit guide on this one. I see. As you
I'll
gulp,
sit down next to the girls and gulp.
all right. You sipping or one big gulp, or how you doing this?
This should be
Just
fun.
drinking.
Just drinking. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll me a Constitution save.
I'm getting there. That's going to be all of a 7. I knew it was going to be under an 8.
As you're sitting there, Magpie just goes starry-eyed. Your vision is not even blinking. Your eyes don't seem to be moving, but they're moving. You don't feel it, but Morium can see that your eyes are just darting all over the place, going cross-eyed at some times.
Mariam.
I'm looking at a bird with a beak like.
Yeah, your beak is just agape. If Morium wanted to put something in your beak right now, he could totally do it.
No, I was thinking more of dress up on Kara in my halfling costume, or not on Kara, but Cinder in my halfling costume, and on Kara in my lion costume, and see what happens.
That's a possibility. I mean, right now they're starting to hit the effects. Like they're starting to hit them.
No,
they're starting to see the same kind of colors that Seamus was describing. That Magpie is green. Magpie sees that he has this greenish light coming off of him. Cinder has this orangish aura about her. And Morium, you're just along for whatever may ensue.
So I start humming, dun 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 dun. A little bit of White Rabbit,
Yeah, and they all just kind of start like swaying in a way that's just kind of along with it, but not really, because they don't even really know where the music's coming from. They're just but
I can't even be offended by the song.
Right?
God, I didn't even think about that. Normally I'm on top of those things.
Way out of here.
But yes, night falls as the camp has gone quiet. Morium, you said you're taking watches?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception followed by an insight.
Nice.
Not so nice.
All right. So, as you're looking around and listening and just kind of taking in the environment around you, you do hear a little bit of stirring here and there from different carriages. But everything seems to be all right. Nothing seems to be going crazy. I do need one of you three, Ankara, Cinder, Magpie. Somebody roll me a d20. But
Go ahead, youngest can go.
you're inside. The trip seems to be going okay.
Sancho 14.
Alrighty, a 14. Yeah, you looking at the rest of the party seems to be doing all right. As far as how everything's handling, the trip seems to be going decent. Yeah.
We're still out of our minds, man.
And that's what you glean from your first watch. Your first watch goes without any issues.
So do we just pass out, or are we like, hugging and sharing like lame stories?
You're just kind of spaced. You're not really. Okay. You're resting, but also spaced out.
Gotcha.
Everything around you doesn't seem like it seems like it's extremely real and not real at all at the same time.
So I can actually not I can actually be stoned and not pretend I'm not stoned. Cool.
At least you think you can. All right. Are you taking a second watch as well?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll just roll an insight this time because you're still under the same perception. And Ankara, roll me a d20.
That's better.
I can't get above a 10 today.
All right. You can tell that this trip is starting to take a turn.
Oh boy.
With your insight, you can tell that the rest of the people are kind of all they're starting to kind of get on edge. They're starting to kind of what the hell is going on, as I need everyone but Morium to roll initiative.
Oh,
Well, I should probably roll initiative too if I'm going to react to them.
Yeah, you can roll an initiative as well.
17.
Whatever they do first.
17.
Yes.
I roll a 1.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's
Jesus.
not what I
I
meant to
thought
put.
I did too, but it was a 7.
Yeah, because your initiative is like plus 75.
That's what I
It's pretty
need.
high.
And I need let's see
Plus
what we got
7.
here.
That's
So,
Nutter Butters, by the way.
You
let
think?
me roll this.
You gotta take the
Oh, it
alert
doesn't have a
fees.
plus. Okay, cool. So it looks like Ankara goes first.
Oh, okay.
Magpie and Seamus. I'm gonna let you guys decide who wants to go first, but you will both go at the same time, so you can swap that up at any time if you'd like.
I think Magpie has a higher
Ooh.
dex.
Okay.
I got 14. What do you got?
11.
I'm
just saying if you do want to combo off of each other or something, it is available
It
at this
could.
moment.
Yes.
Cinder and Morium is at the bottom. All right.
Oh, yeah.
It also makes sense because things are happening and then you react to it. All right, so as you're sitting there and you're enjoying everything, seeing the pretty colors, and you see fish start swimming by, and you're like, oh, this is interesting. They kind of look ethereal-ish going by, and then you start seeing other things. You see people, no faces, no defining features, kind of like the echoes, just wandering around. Right outside the camp, right outside where you guys are. And then out of nowhere, you see, where is it? I have a token for it. Just a second, I made it earlier. Where did I put it? I put it here. Outside your tent, you see that.
Magpie doesn't want to be stunned anymore.
Large monstrosity, little bit more. There we go.
Okay, Mara.
Magpie or Morium, you don't see this. You just
There's a drag-like goat out there.
Drag-like goat.
Drag-like goat. Drag-like goat. Attack.
Ankara, what do you do?
Okay. How aware was I during the conversation that Morium was having with Magpie, saying that we are just tripping? You were not aware of what anything going. Your faculties were just gone at that. You were already starting to trip. Excellent.
You might have heard words, but you
you're
didn't.
You're seeing a Draglagon, and it
Are there any other Toms and Moons around?
There is not. The only ones that you see around you right now are Cinder, Magpie, and Seamus.
No Morium?
You do not even see Morium. You guys are in a shared trip.
Ooh.
Here in the American Calamity, we go on family trips without leaving the home.
Yep.
I'm glad to be a part of the family.
Vacay in the tent. Yes.
You know, I don't think that my character would be able to do anything. I think that she would just point and wait for it to do something and just mouth agape, just pointing. Just does anyone else notice this?
As far as your character knows at this point, you're fine. You're normal.
Okay.
What Moriam sees, on the other hand, is a totally different aspect. Like
you're
vibing with the trip, and then all of a sudden, this thing comes out of the sky and lands.
Oh boy. Okay.
For all intents and purposes, you don't have any. You have your faculties in this trip state, this trip world. You can act as if you would act, but
okay. I'm gonna cast the Psychic Lance.
Okay. Moriam, you see her just start mumbling words that do not make sense for spells.
Okay.
And waving her hands around wildly.
Oh crap!
But go ahead and what do I have to roll? Your spell does
save
go
DC
off.
Intellect 14.
All right. Well, that's a 16 on the die, -4.
Ooh. Okay. So 7d6 psychic damage and incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
28.
28 damage. 8. Alrighty. Well, then with that being done, anything else for you?
I'm also going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Magpie, please.
All right. You hear her start singing, and Magpie, you're inspired. That's what Moriam hears. Everybody else hears a beautiful song as Magpie becomes inspired.
Excellent.
Raise my wings straight up. Oh.
Moriam, you see their movements. If they decide to move from the tent, they run off into an empty area. The fire is still lit. But
okay, I'm gonna put myself. I'm gonna get up because I'm gonna sort of get over here and stand between them and the fire, and I'm going to hold an action that if Oh,
right, I'll let you do the movement, but it's not your turn yet. You're at the bottom.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry. My apologies. I'll move there when I can see all this after.
Okay. Magpie. Because right now, what you see is them just freaking out over nothing. But you do know that they're tripping.
I'm going to chill touch his gonads.
Okay, go ahead and try.
Oh.
You're going to give the creature blue balls?
18.
DC 18, or is that to hit?
That's it.
That's a to hit 18.
Okay, it hits.
Okay. It's going to be 9 points of necrotic damage.
9 points of necrotic. All right.
Especially to the nad region.
And it doesn't tickle; it actually grasps on. So
yeah, it's
yes.
It's a.
You grab by the gonads.
And my god has nards.
Yes, you grab the chimera by the nads.
It's not a chill graze; it's a chill grab.
All right, Shane. Anything else for Magpie?
The target takes 1d8 necrotic damage and cannot regain hit points until start of next turn.
All right.
I don't think he's healing himself as well.
The d8 necrotic is 9 points. No, 8 points, sorry.
All right. Seamus, you're up. Cinder, you're after that.
I'm gonna bum rush it.
Bum rush it.
And,
you see Seamus get up and dart out of the tent.
I'll defeat you, mighty beast, and Once I get up to it, eyes are going to start glowing blue. Lightning's going to start surrounding my figure, and I'm going to activate my rage and my storm aura.
All right.
Which is a DC something. It's been a minute. DC 15.
Of what?
Dexterity. Sorry.
Dex. Okay.
So I see Seamus get up, start running, and get very angry. And yeah.
It's kind of comical to you, Morium, even though you know that the trip is turning. You're just like, yeah, okay, this is where this is going. That's a 17.
17. Okay, so it's only half. 2 damage. 2 lightning damage.
2 damage. All right.
Then great axe attacks. First one's 27.
27 to hit? Yep.
For 12 slashing damage.
12 slashing, okay.
Then the second attack, 15.
What weapon are you using?
The great axe.
Which one? Sorry.
Just the +1.
+1, okay. All right. So 12 on the first one. Second hit was a
15.
That one does miss.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all good. That'll be my turn.
All right. So I had a lot of things going on in my head all at one time. I was like up. Cinder is up.
Well, first I'm gonna point and yell at the top of my lungs. What do we call it? A draglodon?
Draglagoat.
A draglagoat.
Draglagoat.
Oh my God! It's a draglagoat. Draglagoat.
Draglagoat!
So I'm gonna scream and point, and then as a reaction, I'm just gonna cast my my guiding bolt.
Guide away.
What is the creature doing?
The creature is standing there, one head, it looks just like the picture. The lion is roaring, the goat is blah, and the dragon is... yeah. The goat's doing the goat thing, and the dragon's doing the dragon thing. It looks... They look angry. I think we might have just...
like an angry goat.
We might have just psychic glanced the bard. She looks like she's struggling.
16 to hit?
16 misses.
Okay. Well, then my guiding bolt does nothing. Oh, boy.
Draglagoat.
To the Draglagoat. All right.
But I did
Morium.
point and scream, so at least...
You did point and scream.
I run out of the tent over here between, Seamus and the fire, and look to see are they yelling all nonsensical words, or is it just...
It's nonsense. You can tell that they're casting spells and things, but nothing's happening here. Like she said it and she moved and stuff, but nothing came out. It just looks like she's miming casting spells. But you can tell where they're all kind of directed at. But the spells and things that they're doing in this trip world aren't affecting the natural world right now.
Okay. And Seamus is wildly swinging around a great axe, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to stand here, okay, because I don't want to get lopped off by accident. And I'm just going to try and stay ready for a shove. If anybody gets close, I'm just going to shove them away from the fire.
Okay, keep them out of the fire.
Yes.
All right.
You're a good man, Morium.
You're
watching out for a chill graze.
Yeah, he wants to make sure that he doesn't get some chill balls. All right. So, Ankara, you're up.
I will I'll cast Shatter.
Cast a Shatter.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everything tastes like glue all of a sudden.
Is that a save?
Con 14.
Con 14? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Where
That
is
go
it? Oh,
comment
okay.
down.
That's an 18.
Okay. I think it does half damage.
Believe it does.
Yeah, half as much on a successful. So 9.
9 points of damage.
Yes.
All right. And your incapacitation is over at
Has
the end of
worn
your turn.
off.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And the chill touch is it can't what?
He can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
All right.
He also has disadvantage on attack rolls. No, he is not undead. Never mind. So, yeah, it's at the beginning of my round. The cantrip ends.
All right. So, it is now its turn. It is going to make a bite attack against Seamus for a 22.
Hits.
All right, and that is. I'm just gonna roll it on here. That's 10 points of damage.
Yeah. Is that physical?
Piercing. Yes.
Okay. So that's reduced. All right.
All right, and then it's gonna make a claw attack at you.
Okay.
That is that's a 10.
That does not hit.
All right, and then let's see where this lies here. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw for me. Actually, yes, Morium as well.
Oh boy.
8.
25.
All right.
Nice. I missed it.
Morium missed it. Actually, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. It'll be easier. All right. So, Seamus and Ankara both take 37 points of fire damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Cinder, Magpie, you both
Scratch.
take. What's half of 37?
Yeah.
6. That'd be 3. Yes. 15? No.
18.
18. Yes. You both take 18, and Morium, you take 5 points of damage.
From what?
You just take you're sitting there. The fire. You feel this heat on you.
Don't know where it's coming from?
It's coming from that space. You do know where it's coming from, but you don't see the creature that it's happening to. But you do know general location of where it is.
Okay.
All right. And that's going to be its turn. Make sure that I got everything right here. Yes. Okay. Now that brings us to Magpie.
I'm going to fly 50 feet straight up.
All right, 50 feet up.
And scream. 50 feet straight up, spread out my wings, and say, "In the name of my master Loki, cry, bitch!" and cast Eldritch Blast out of both wingtips.
Okay. Morium, you see him
that
fly up
is
into
a
the air,
great-
point his wings at the space that you just got hurt from, and hit with one of your bolts.
Okay, first bolt. Well, they both will hit. It's
Well,
damage is separate.
You rolled.
Or is
No,
it-
no, no.
You rolled a hit separately.
No, they're bolts.
Okay. First bolt, first blast from Eldritch Blast is 9.
All right.
The second attack roll is a 14.
Not gonna hurt. Not gonna hit.
Okay, so I got him at least once. Good.
Yep. As you hit it, Morium, you see this flickering in the space of the creature.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Next up
me.
is Seamus, and Cinder is after that.
First I'm gonna do the Storm Aura. So Dex save of 14 or 15, sorry.
Dex is it's a straight roll, 15.
Okay. And that will be 2 points of damage, lightning damage.
2 points. All right.
And first great axe swing, 28.
Hits.
And I'm gonna use my 1 feet there to reroll that damage for 12 slashing.
All right.
And second attack. Bloody hell, 12.
Not gonna hit.
Alright, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Cinder.
As my bonus action, I'm going to change forms to Starry Form Archer.
All right.
Let me try the guiding bolt again. Clearly, this is a tough bugger. Come on, roll high. 18.
18 is going to hit.
Excellent. For 19 points of radiant damage.
19 points.
And because I'm an archer, it says I can make a ranged spell attack hurling a luminous arrow that targets one creature within 60 feet of me. On a hit, the attack deals 1d8 plus 4 radiant damage.
Yeah, it takes a bonus action to use that, but activating it, I believe you get to attack as well.
Oh, okay.
So
do I
you
just
can't
roll a d20 to hit?
whatever the thing says. I think it's a d20. I think does it have a plus? I'm pretty sure it does.
It's 1d8 plus 4 radiant damage, but I still have to roll to hit.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out what the hit is based off of.
Yeah, one Starry Form the Archer constellation selected while you activate this form.
You make a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, so it's your spell attack modifier plus.
So it's whatever is plus 7.
Yeah, d20 plus 7.
Oh, okay.
Actually says that on there too, above it under spell casting, but it's okay.
That'll be a 22 then.
22 hits.
And that's a d8 plus 4, I believe.
Yep. If you look under bonus actions, there's a Starry Form thing there that gives you the plus 7 and the 1d8 plus 4.
There we go. I see it. For an additional 7 points of damage.
Additional 7? All right, with this hit, you see it phasing more. It's starting to blink, Morium, in the space. And that was...
DM.
Yes.
When we took that damage, we were attacked?
Yes.
Okay, I have Hellish Rebuke that's a reaction to an attack.
And you missed it.
Yep. You'll have to remember it for next time.
Kraken A.
All right. Morium, you have this thing blinking in front of you.
Would I be able to hit it, you think?
It would be at a disadvantage right now, but you could attack it because it's kind of phasing in and out of reality.
I know where it is though, right?
Yes, you do know where it is. You just have to time it.
So that's okay. I don't have to know where it is. Where it's standing, and I can see it standing there. It's going to be in bonfire.
Dropping a fire.
I'm going to create a bonfire under his feet. Dex 16 safe for him. That way I don't got to try and hit it. It can try and dodge it.
All right. It does not dodge the bonfire.
Okay. Come on, big bucks. 9 points of fire damage, and it's standing in fire.
Okay. 9 points of fire damage. Blinking in and out of reality a little bit more.
Fire!
That brings it to...
I love
we
how
see the fire?
Mark just turns away every time.
You guys do see the bonfire at this point. There is a bonfire underneath it. I will put this on top of it for now.
Makes me think of that, what is that song? This Girl's on Fire?
Yeah.
Straggler Goats on Fire.
All right.
There's straggler goats on fire.
Well, it doesn't catch fire, but there is fire around it. And anything else for you, Moriam?
No, that's good. That's it for me. That's
all right.
all I'm going to do.
Ankara.
You know, Shatter is a good spell. I'll cast it again.
All right, what's the save on that again?
I'll cast it at the second level. It's Constitution 14.
All right. That is 4, 5, 6, 16.
Half damage. 12 damage.
12 damage.
Good
Nice.
match.
With this hit, the Chimera is now in full form in front of you. Moriam. Everyone can see the Chimera, and you guys are starting to come out of your trip and notice that this thing is here, and it's real.
Mario, look, a straggler goat.
All right. Anything else for you, Ankara?
No, that's it.
All right. Its turn. It's going to go in with a bite attack on Seamus for 19 to hit.
19 hits.
19 hits.
Yep.
For 12 points of damage. Piercing, half to 6. Claw attack. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Nope, doesn't hit now.
For a 27.
Yep.
And that is, where is my... Why is my dice not looking right to me? This is the right dice, right? Okay. 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay,
Half.
reduce the 9. Yep.
And
I'm not looking good.
Let me see if this comes back. That does not come back, so it's also going to horn you.
Okay.
For 18.
18 hits.
All right, and I need that dice back. There it is. For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll end its turn. Magpie, you're up. Seamus, you're after that.
Okay, I am going to cast second level pack slot Mind Spike.
All right, what's the save on that?
14, please.
Con?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, okay. It fails.
That is going to be 16 points of damage to it.
All right, 16 points of damage.
And just looking, I'm not in stealth, I'm not hidden. Nope, that's it. For right now, yeah.
Do you get sneak attack?
I would, but I'm not stealthed.
You have somebody in contact with it.
Attack, but you also have to be using a ranged attack weapon, a ranged or like a physical weapon.
Yeah.
Not a spell.
All right. So Seamus with Cinder coming up after that.
All right. I'm going to do the Storm Aura. So DC 15 Dex.
Dex 15 fails it.
Okay. That is 1 point of lightning damage.
All right.
I'm going to hold my action for a dodge.
All right, so you're dodging as your action.
Yep.
Bonus action or anything?
My bonus action was the Storm Aura.
Oh, okay. Cinder with Morium after.
Try one more guiding bolt.
All right, guide away.
I certainly will try. Ooh, I'm guiding. 21 to hit.
All right, that hits. That's the wrong.
Let's roll all sixes.
That's what?
14 damage.
14 damage.
And my archery form is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
For 7 more points of damage.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. Morium, you're up.
Yeah.
This thing is in full force in front of you, roaring and screaming. And
DM, I do have one quick question.
what's your question?
So I have the Dwarven Fortitude feed, and it says increase my con score by 1, and whenever I take the dodge action in combat, I can spend a hit dice to heal myself. Do I need to wait to actually dodge, or do I use that now?
You wait until you dodge.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't attack you, then you don't dodge.
Okay.
I drew the red thing on there.
Yeah.
As my action, I'm going to cast Storm Sphere.
Storm Sphere. Okay.
Okay, what everyone sees is a huge ball of lightning up here. It's 20 feet in diameter, and it is set it on the point right in the middle there. So any creature that's there takes 2d6 points of damage.
Okay. Is there a save or anything on that?
I'm just checking that for right now. I don't believe so. Yeah. No, that they don't. They take bludgeoning damage from the sphere, and they get a save. Succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d blood. So it's all or nothing. So strength save.
Strength
DC
save.
16.
All right.
Probably gonna make it.
That's a 16.
Okay. Do we have to exceed or beat or whatever?
Okay. You're good. You hit.
It does hit it. Okay.
It hits.
So then he'll take 2d6 damage from that. As a bonus action, I'm going to have a ball of lightning leap from the center of the sphere towards him, making a to-hit attack.
Okay. What was...
With a 23?
23 does hit. What was the damage on the other thing? 8?
It would be 8, so 31.
31 damage is what it took from the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, everyone within 30 feet of that sphere, we all have disadvantage on perception checks that are listening in nature. So if we're trying to hear stuff, we have disadvantage on hearing checks. Anything within 30 feet of that sphere. So outside of the thing. So out to way out like this. Like it's loud.
It's big. Yeah, it's a big boom.
Big crackling ball of lightning. And as I use that,
23 does hit. What's the damage on that?
That was the damage too. Oh, that did the damage on, did I? No, I didn't.
No.
Oh, sorry. How's your way on a range spell attack? Sorry, I gotta find where it is here.
All good.
Gotta be a place for it. I haven't made a thing for it, so I'll just do this down. It's 4d6.
Okay.
13 points more.
13 points more?
Yep.
All right. So it's actually... All right. At this point, you guys see that people are starting to come out of their carriages.
Well, they'll hear it now, yeah.
Yeah, they heard the boom. They're kind of freaking out, and people are starting to meander out of their carriages. And, oh, that's the carriage. The carriage doesn't move, the people move. Come here, Tom. Yeah, they're all starting to come out of their carriages, and you do see one of them shoot a firebolt at the thing and miss. You see him start grabbing some pitchforks and some sickles and things like that just because they know something is going on. And Ankara, you're up.
Moon over there that identifies as a Tom.
It's
He
weird.
goes to sleep in women's clothing. That's all.
I am going to
identifies as Moon.
Shatter at the 3rd level.
All right. And
Con 14.
Con 14. It actually fails.
Huzzah.
Surprisingly.
For 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Not the best, but something.
All right.
And I will cast a bonus action
Okay.
to cast Healing Word on Seamus.
Roll it.
At the 3rd level. You get 11 hit points, good sir.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Much appreciated.
No problem. And I'll retreat back just a little.
Okay. Retreat back into the crowd that's forming around you?
Yeah.
All right. That means it's its turn. Now dodge is disadvantage against the target, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, first attack on Seamus. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Wait a minute. I forgot disadvantage. Oh, yes, 17.
Yep.
You just dodged a nat 20.
So do I get the heal now with my hit dice or no?
You did take the dodge action on as the reaction, so it would you would be able to heal.
Okay, so let me see what that is. A D12. And my con's increased by 1, which puts up to 20, so that is a +5. Where's the D12? There it is. 7.
All right, you got 7 points of healing, and you take 14 points of piercing damage, reduced down to 7.
All right.
It's going to claw you also with the dodge action. That is a 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is 11 points of damage, reduced, slashing.
Okay.
And then let's see if it gets that back. Does not. You're getting horned again. Nobody else is around you. That is a 17 on the die and another natural 20 on the die. That one's gonna hit for 11 bludgeoning, reduced to 5.
Okay.
And that will end its turn. It is going to. No, it's good. Magpie, you're up.
All right. Still at altitude. I am going to cast at 2nd level. I'm going to cast Mirror Image, creating 3 additional me's.
All right, fair enough.
So now there's a squadron of 4 magpies flying around.
Yep.
Terrifying thought.
Yeah.
That is an action to do that. I do not have any additional actions. Let's see. Bonus actions. Nope, we're done.
All right. Seamus.
The magpie squadron is done. Oh, can I use my movement 30 feet?
I think I am.
Yeah, wherever you want to move to.
right about there.
Seamus.
Okay, Storm Aura for the bonus action. So DC 15 Dex.
DC 15's X. 17 on the die.
All right, so he will take 1 point damage.
1 point of damage. Hey, whittling him down.
Gonna attack with the Great Axe. 28.
28 hits. You see Seamus moving his feet really quickly along the dirt and then just
Gonna use my feet. Actually, I want to see if that's ever. Let me see if that's every turn or if that's a one-time thing. No, it's once per turn. Okay, so I'm gonna re-roll that damage. A little bit better, 11 points.
11 points.
And second attack. 16.
16 misses.
All right. I throw my great axe on the ground and just pull out the woodcutter's axe.
All right. Cinder with Morium after that.
Okay, I'm gonna try guiding bolt yet one more time.
Guide away. Guide
It
that
doesn't
bolt.
seem to be going down. Ooh, I got a nat 1.
Okay.
You shoot me in the ass again, I'll be pissed.
I'm gonna let you roll the d20, and I'm gonna roll for something else.
You shot me.
Ooh, I rolled a 2.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
No.
She doesn't want to. She does not want to.
Watch her nuke Seamus.
Maybe all 6s. Ooh.
Oh no.
You see the leader behind there get hit by this guiding bolt
Oh,
Oh no.
and fall to the ground.
Oh no.
I have a question.
Yes, what is your question?
If I can make a reaction to make an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, and subtract the number from the creature's roll
I'll
using
allow it.
cutting words. Okay.
I'll allow it against Cinder.
Okay. I will do a D8. Just a 2. Hopefully it works.
I want to hear the cutting words.
What are your cutting words towards Cinder as she's flinging this thing towards the
No, not that one. The Draglagoat.
All right. She's not down, but she's looking really hurt.
Okay.
Dude.
Stupid
Saved it.
piece of fur. What the hell are you doing?
Dude.
She's
There's your episode
Draglagoat.
title. Attack of the Draglagoat. There's your episode title.
all right.
Do I get to use my bonus action for my starry form?
Yes, go for it. Let's roll another
All
nat
right.
1.
Yeah, let's. No, it's a nat 2.
Okay.
Jeez.
9's not going to hit.
That arrow goes right into that leader's toe.
Yeah, it kind of shoots up because you were shooting at its head, and it just
Right.
disappears and turns into a star in the sky.
I'm laughing at a joke that I thought I heard Ankara tell.
All right. Anything else for you?
No.
Morium with Ankara after that.
Okay, I'm going to start by launching another bolt out of with my bonus action. I'm going to launch the attack of the lightning bolt from there. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay. That would be another. Sorry, I'm got to roll it manually here. So that's 14 points of lightning damage.
All right.
And I think I'm going to be nice. I'm going to use first level Cure Wounds on Seamus, and I'll twin spell it. So here's the first one on you. The first, and there's damn. So a total of 18 points on you.
All right.
Okay. Cool beans.
And that will be my bonus action and my action. I am going to. And here, no, that's the wrong. I got the wrong thing on a pointer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Too far. I can't get to her. Okay, no, I'm gonna. I'll stay right there then.
Okay. I
Did I
said
give enough
Ankara's up next, but it's actually the people are up next. I think. Yes. I didn't write that down, but I'm pretty sure they went before Ankara did.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
They did last time. I'm last,
Okay.
but they went after me.
They went
They
after
were
you,
last
yeah.
in the order.
I'm just gonna write people down because
You're the top of the order again, so they would go then.
yeah, they go after Morium.
Dead last. Yeah.
All right, so what the hell is that? Sorry, I felt something fuzzy and it was one of the dog toys. All right, so you see the leader of the cultists sitting there in pain as she pulls out 2 scimitars from her sides and screams the most primal scream you've probably heard since you've been on this this area. And she's gonna run over here 10, 15, 20 and take 2 swipes with the scimitar. That's a 20 to hit and a 5 to hit, doing 6 points of damage to the thing. And you hear the cultists start chanting in the background as her wounds start to close, but the others start to take damage. That's she gets back to that, and they all take. Okay. This one here. Oh, crap! I hate these bubbles. Sometimes they don't actually there. This one here, and this one here drop as she has been revigorated. And now it's on Kara's turn.
What the what?
I'm just not gonna pay attention to it. I'm just gonna keep hitting the creature and just ignore it. Hope it solves itself. I'll cast Shatter at the 3rd level again. Yeah.
All right.
Con 14.
All right, that's a 17 on the die.
Okay, half damage. So it would be 7.
7?
And I'll make sure to direct it only at the creature because it's a sphere. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough done. There's plenty of space to do that. Okay. Sorry.
And that's me.
Mathing for some reason. Simple math isn't working. I can do the big numbers, but the little ones aren't working. All right. Its turn.
It takes 2d8 fire damage.
Yes, it does. Roll it. Actually, roll 48 because it didn't take it on its last turn either.
$22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. 1. I don't know why my mind's just not working right now. All right. Now it's its turn. It's going to see. First, I'm just going to see if this comes back. It does. So it's going to lead off with its dragon head, exhaling fire. I need a dexterity saving throw from. Let me make sure.
Going after Magpie or me? I guess that's the question.
Magpie's safe because he's out of its range, even though he's close.
Is it conical from me? Or is
It's
it getting
conical
who's it aimed
towards. It's aimed at Seamus. So it's
But
going to
is
hit you.
Do you want it to hit the girls or not, or me? That's the key on that one.
It's going to hit because it's a 20-foot cone. No, it's 15-foot cone. So from here, that'd be 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. It's going to go towards you
Okay.
and Seamus.
Okay.
Seamus and
I rolled a 14.
ooh,
And con saves hit, sorry?
deck save.
Dex save, sorry. 19.
19. All right, so that is 32 points of fire damage to Seamus. Half for Morium.
17.
17.
17.
What was my HP before I did that? I put down the wrong thing. Okay. I'm very badly injured.
I know.
And
I had a feeling it was going to do something stupid.
that's going to be 21 to hit Seamus.
That hits.
12 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
That hits. Let me click the button because it'll be easier to do that.
I think he has 2 more attacks. I think I'm pretty dead here.
Nope, you see Seamus drop, and you see her drop once more. I'm not going to put the little death thingy around you because you're. I don't need a death thingy around her either. I need an
You're
unconscious.
standing next to a healer. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm totally fine. I have a ranger on backup.
Where is? I don't have an unconscious one. I'm just going to put the shocked face around her, as she is unconscious. And Seamus is shocked as well. Oh. All right. That's its turn. Magpie.
I'm gonna yell to it. Hey, do you speak undercommon? Well, no, it's actually telepathic. I want to ping him using. Hold on a second. It's one of my thingies. Awaken mind. I'm within 30 feet. I can
You're
telepathically
50 foot up in the air right now.
Okay. Yeah,
you can fly down 20 feet.
Yeah, I'll fly down 20 feet and see if I can understand at least one language from it.
If you can understand a language, or it's as long as it understands one language, right?
Yes, correct. Okay, yeah, that's right. If it understands at least one language, so it can be common. Or,
yeah, you just rolled to do it because you wouldn't know if it understands any languages or not, and I'll let you know what happens.
It doesn't. Okay, it doesn't give me anything to roll. So just what do you want?
Oh, what are you using? Sorry, I thought it was an attack.
It's awakened mind, and it allows me to telepathically speak to any creature I can see within 30 feet of me if it understands at least one language.
Okay, then yeah, you tell me what you say, and I'll tell you what the reaction is.
Hey, why are you really here?
You don't hear anything back.
Okay. So the 4 magpies were flying in formation.
But the heads do look up.
I'm going to hold my attack.
For what? What are you holding, and what's the trigger?
I am holding my attack. Reaction trigger is if they attack me.
Okay, what are you holding as your attack? Is it an Eldritch Blast? Is it a Slice? Is it a Dodge? Is it a...
It's going to be Magic Missile.
Okay. All right. Magpie is holding a missile.
Okay.
All right. And the trigger is if it attacks you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Seamus, you're up.
Okay, I get to roll a
Death save.
death save. 10.
10?
Yep.
That means that you succeed.
Oh.
Because it's a 10 or higher is a success, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the
Barely
D20,
succeed.
yeah.
Yeah. Barely succeed, but a success is a success. Cinder.
Okay. Well, healing is not going to do much for Seamus right now. Because
I would bring him up to at least
bring him up
unconscious, I believe. But
You
not
would bring him up to whatever the healing is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll cast Healing Spirit at level 2. Let's see what that does. 3.
He's
There's
awake.
no plus to that.
He is awake with 3 hit points.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a little thingy here because Healing Spirit is within an area that you can move it. Oh, I took you're not unconscious anymore, so that's good. But this is going to be in your space. And you can, with Healing Spirit, I think it's 1 plus your spell bonus is how many times it can heal before disappearing.
I'm just going to double check that because I was reading it and then I closed it. Soothe the wounded, and 5-foot cube. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn or starts a turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature.
Yeah, you can do it a number of times, 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So you can heal 5 times. So that's you have 4 more times to use it.
Perfect.
And you can move it to heal other people if need be. More.
As a bonus action, like a spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
You can move it around.
And anytime that a creature starts or moves into that space, you can trigger the healing effect. So if you just leave it on top of Seamus as a bonus action, you can do it. Or if Seamus moves and Morium moves into it, then you can, or however you do it. Anything else for Cinder?
Yeah, her bonus action of Starry Form. Let's hope the archer actually hits this time. 21 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, it would be nice to roll an 8 for once. 6 points of damage.
6 points
Radiant.
of damage. Alrighty.
That's it.
Next up is Morium with people on deck.
Okay. I need a strength check from him, where he takes bludgeoning damage, which I missed last turn, but that's my bad for not reading the spell correctly.
All right. That's 16.
That's equal to.
All right.
So
Do it.
we'll take it. Okay. So he takes 7 points of damage from the lightning ball that is hampering his movement. I will use my bonus action to cast lightning to have another bolt hit him from there as well. Yeah, that sucks. Another 9 points from that. Then I am going to cast Mind Spike on him. I need a Wisdom save from him, DC 16.
Wisdom fails it.
I'm gonna twin it. Sorry, I was gonna twin it as well. So I'll make another save for the second one then. Okay.
All right. Fails that one as well.
Okay, here's
1 and a 4.
damage for the first one. 15 points for the first Mind Spike.
All right.
And 24 points for the second Mind Spike.
How much for the second one?
24 points.
Oh shit.
I rolled well.
That's. Whew. This thing's looking really hurt. really, really hurt with that. Anything else for you?
I'm I'm good.
All right.
Thank you for getting Seamus up, because that way I didn't have to waste a heal on him.
Leader is going to roll a death save.
Well, I like to attack the people, so
Leader is
healing might be a
going
better.
to fail her first death save.
Okay.
People are chanting. And you see
Sooner you got to move that thing over on the leader.
She's running out of toms and moons.
and she comes back up.
Never mind.
And that's going to be them. Ankara.
Run it down the line of people.
Oh,
Cinder.
you might be able to save them that way, Cinder.
If it goes through them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll disappear once you get 4 of them back out.
How much
Maybe.
do we actually care about this leader person who seems to be sacrificing her own people?
She's not
I
sad.
don't care about the leaders as much as the people that are dying. She may be evil, but it's not right.
I am going to
cast another
cast.
healing spirit.
Oh,
Before go ahead.
Sorry, Ankara.
no worries. I'll cast second level shatter.
All right, cast away. That is
Con 14?
Con 14. It fails it. This could do it.
For 13 damage.
How do you want to do this?
It implodes. The shatter hits right in the center of the creature, and it just explodes from there into pieces.
All right, as the shatter flies and you see the ball go right up underneath it, it explodes. You see spatters of blood and things in the air as it sucks it all back in and disappears.
Nice.
No longer a creature. And that's going to end combat.
Is it?
Your tent also burnt up.
Oh.
Yeah.
With the first fire thing.
4, 6.
Are we going to let this lady keep sacrificing her people?
Fuck no. That's why I asked, are we out of combat?
Yes, you are out of combat. But
So,
at this moment, I'll let you figure out what you're going to do as we take a quick break.
Okay.
All right, be right back, guys.
Smoke if you got him.
Alrighty, guys. We are wrong button back. All right. So when we left for break, the party, with the help of some people, took down a chimera. Very little help from people. Took down the chimera, who phased out of false existence into true existence. And that's where we left off. So.
Question for you, DM.
Yes.
Was there any visible notice that the leader was taking any, sucking any life force away from the others at all? Or did they just drop? Or did we see anything, a green floaty towards her? Or did she, she fell down, got up with nobody touching her?
Nobody was touching her, but roll a... I'll let it be an Arcana. I think that's the best possibility here.
Straight up roll.
What was that for Ankara?
May I also roll this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll use the... All right, so we got an 11 and a 15. Anybody else wanna... Anybody can roll this.
I've got no help.
Magpie is Magpie.
I'll give it a shot.
Right down the middle.
Natural one.
Magpie and Seamus are all about the action, not about the magic at this moment.
They're set to kill.
You don't see any leeching of life. You do remember that there was some chanting going on and things were happening.
Yeah.
But you don't really understand what that chanting was.
Just adds to the bad vibes. Just saying.
Did anybody else have any questions on anything?
Answered with a question. Yeah.
I have no useful questions.
Is it still my turn?
Yes, we will keep it in initiative order for now. So
Okay,
Ankara.
I'll move to this Tom just right here, just behind Cinder. And if I can do a check of life before casting a healing spell on the gentleman.
All right, go ahead and roll a medicine for me.
Not nat 20.
Dirty 20. There is breath, though it's very faint.
Okay. I will choose to cast healing word on him, as I've already cast an action this turn.
All right.
And he is healed 6 points of damage.
All right, he comes out of death, and is back up with health, some health.
Okay. And then I'll continue my movement, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Magpie.
Okay, I am going to bonus action hide.
Go ahead and try. You're in the middle of the air.
At night.
I mean, at night could help, but I'm just letting you know you're in the middle of the air trying to hide after shooting Eldritch Blast from your hands. Or lack of hands.
I'm a frackin' stealth fighter.
You believe you are stealthed.
Okay, then I am going to dive bomb her with one of my daggers pointed out.
Go ahead and roll.
Yep. Let's do that attack. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
You get half damage on this.
Okay.
As you barely clip her as she moves out of your way.
Ooh. Well, that was 9 points of damage. Have 5.
That'd be 4. You round
4.
down and take half. All right. She does take some damage,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, do I get the sneak attack on that?
You do not, because she saw you coming.
Okay. All right. So I will land just beyond her. And I'm looking to see if I have anything else incredibly cool that I can do.
Move your character token to where
here. That's about all I can do at the moment.
All right, Seamus.
Okay, I'm gonna move into flanking range.
All right.
Gonna use a free action real quick. Nope, no, I'm gonna use a free action real quick. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna ask her, "Why are you killing your own people?"
I did not kill anybody.
Why are they letting them? Why are they killing themselves for you?
That is of their own accord.
Okay, well, I don't like that answer. So,
do they know
that this is of their own accord?
So, rage.
It is of their own free will.
You're still raged.
You're still raged.
I went down. No, I went down.
You did go down. You did go down. Yep. Sorry. You're right.
Can I roll to see if I hear this too?
She's not speaking in any secrecy at all. You hear it.
Okay.
Cults are bad historically. Oh well. She needs to make a Dex 15 save.
Yep.
Okay.
We're about to do this.
That's 5.
Doesn't look like it really does anything.
What the? Okay, I'm going to use my plot armor breaker. That is 25.
All right. It hits.
All right. I'm going to use my feet to reroll that. 16 damage.
Alrighty. She takes the damage.
What is going on?
And falls to the ground.
Okay. And second attack, auto hit, auto crit.
2 death saves.
Yep.
All right. Anything else for you?
That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Sorry.
Oh wait, because I'm in flanking range. I should have advantage on those attacks, right?
Yes, you should.
You should. You can roll for the crit on the first one. Or the second one, I guess.
Not crit.
All right. Did you roll twice?
I only rolled once. Let's see.
Roll one more.
No, neither one. Neither one.
Okay. All right. Cinder.
I guess she's down. So I'm going to move that healing spirit down. I think it works if I put it down here, right?
You can move it through people, and it heals them as you move it through them. That's how it works, correct?
It's when they enter or they start their turn there. So yes. But I think it's one bonus action to disperse the healing. But
whenever your creature can see moves into the spirit space for the first time or starts to turn.
Damn it!
I do it once per. Damn. Okay, yeah, I do it once per.
Oh no!
I know. I've done it now. The circle is within a circle.
Oh yeah, those things are. I'll move that out of the way.
Are annoying. Darn it all. Okay.
Yeah, there's like this little bitty black thing at the bottom of it that you have to click, and it's dumb.
So
but you heal that one?
It will. Yeah, it'll heal for. I think I have to roll it again, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
1d6. Come on. 3 points.
She's back up.
And I guess I will.
The other side of that is whenever they start their turn in that space, they get health.
So which
would mean you would use a reaction to heal. I believe it's a reaction, or it might just not be.
No, what says it. So you could do what she just did. Move it to there.
Yeah.
Heal.
Move to the space the first time. No, it's just you got to move it, heal, move it, heal, move it, heal.
Oh, okay.
I get that there because it says it moves in the target space for the first time or start to. So it's not as cool as it sounded to move it through and heal a bunch of people.
Yeah. So I'll move and heal for the next. I have 3 more rounds on this, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I think. Well, my modifier is 7 or 4.
It's 4 plus
Modifier
1.
is 4 plus 1, so 5. Yeah. So 2 more or 3 more.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna do for now because the leader is down.
Okay.
Can't do anything else.
All right, Morium.
And I heard her say that what she said, right?
Yes, you heard what she said. She was being loud and outright about it. She did not force them to do anything. They did it of their own free will.
That's very culty vibes to me. Okay.
That's bad.
Yeah, I'm going to use a bonus action to have the sphere cast a bolt on her.
All right. Auto crit.
Auto crit.
2 death saves.
2 death saves.
Oh, sorry, I pulled her, not the... Get off of her. All right. Pull this on.
I can roll damage if you like.
She's out of death saves.
Okay.
Oh, that's the question mark. I meant to grab the skull.
And while I'm watching, did something happen? Did anything happen to her?
Her body kind of shrivels a little bit from the lightning, from the hit. But as far as you know, she is out of death saves.
She should be.
She should be dead at this point. Yes.
Is everybody still chanting?
The people are still chanting.
We have to be sure.
Oh,
shut up already!
What you see in front of you should be dead. Yes, I will give you that.
Are we still in combat or out of combat?
You tell me.
Okay, I'm going to move to there, and I'm going to wait to see what happens. I'm not going to... We still have a couple of rounds. Even if these guys all minister death saves, I still have a couple of rounds. I can get up 4 of them in 1 round, so...
Okay. All right. So, the people are chanting. And as the ones that you heal get up, they begin to chant as well, hearing the other ones.
Okay.
As 1, 2, 3, all fall to the ground, and she's back up.
We need the decapitator.
As you look at her re-arise, you start seeing a bluish color to her.
Never cast identify on a person.
I don't think we have much time for that.
It's a possibility, and you can cast it as a spell. It doesn't have to be a ritual, unless you don't have identify. If you have the spell identify, you can cast it as a spell that takes 1 action. But if you have it as a ritual only, then you have to perform the ritual to do it.
I don't have the spell.
So, question. This is definitely magic in nature?
There is magic around you, yes.
Okay. I have my next action planned.
Okay. I has a question for the party. Would dispel magic be a good idea?
Yep, on her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have it. I don't have it. Get over there.
120 feet.
Bird to the rescue.
Oh. I'd say
And
give it a shot.
and that's their turns. Ankara, you are up.
That's why we're discussing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast dispel magic.
All right. You cast dispel magic
On her. Yep.
on her. All right. You see the scimitar on the side of her hip lose a little bit of its sheen.
I will immediately yell, "It's the scimitars," and I'll say they're phasing. It's the scimitars,
Okay. Now I know what I'm going to do.
and then I'll use my bonus action to heal the Tom that I healed earlier.
All right. Healing Tom. Tom is
Quit
healed.
healing.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to move
Ground
him.
control. Heal the Tom.
Ground control to healing Tom. That was a good one. I liked that.
And that's my turn.
All right. That is your turn. Magpie is up. Oh, that is not what I wanted there. Beep. You needed to be over here. I don't know why you popped up there.
Bonus action hide.
Just keep
You
in
can-
mind we are flanking.
Yeah, you are
I know.
flanking, and you can attempt to hide if you would like.
You don't need to get that to have your speak attack damage, my friend. You get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you have an ally within melee range, whether you are or not, if you're attacking with a physical weapon, you get sneak attack damage.
And that physical weapon could be a bow.
Unfortunately, that's not what I am doing. I am going to attempt to steal the sword off of her belt.
Oh,
Okay. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
And possibly her belt, maybe part of her skirt. I don't know.
take the belt. Take the whole belt.
25.
Oh, so you're saying there's a chance.
25. Let me roll her. You take the scimitar.
Yeah.
Did the chanting stop after?
Is it a physical weapon, magical weapon?
Not anymore. The chanting has not stopped. Well, it did when she came back up, but
Okay, so I have the scimitar. That was unfortunately my action, so, and I already used my bonus action. I'm done.
okay. Seamus.
Alright. Yeah, she's not gonna go down. So she's not gonna go down. The only way to stop her from healing is putting everybody else asleep. I'm gonna use my Storm Aura on
Okay.
her.
Alright.
Which is 15 dex.
Your storm aura goes off, but it doesn't seem to have an effect.
Crap. And you said she has 2 scimitars?
She has 2 scimitars.
Okay, I'm gonna great axe attack her.
All right. Swing and a hit.
25?
25 hits.
16?
16 damage. She falls to the ground. I'm not gonna put a thing on her. I'm just gonna put a black dot around her. That way we don't have to worry about the messing of the stupid things.
Alright, I'm gonna... Crap, I have to attack. 10.
10 is not gonna hit.
You don't have
She's
to roll
down.
to
You don't
hit.
have to roll to
Yeah.
hit.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
yeah,
down.
good point,
So
good
that's 2 death saves.
Alright, and can I use a free action just to kind of kick her scimitar away from her? Her other
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, I'll let you kick the scimitar away. The scimitar goes
Ding, 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 ding.
over tink 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 over here underneath this carriage.
I'm gonna yell to Magpie to grab that when he gets a chance.
Mm.
That's my turn.
All right, Cinder.
Okay, I'm gonna move that little Healy spirit. Or actually, that person's still down, are they?
Yes, those two people are down.
It can only heal one person. So it's just gonna stay where it is, and not 4th level. 1d6 healing.
All right,
Wow, lots of 3s. 3 points of healing.
back up. Changing my method here because I'm just putting these black circles around them. That way that doesn't happen.
So what's the look on this person's face? Are they like appalled that I brought them back? Are they just stunned?
She's kind of, well, right now the look on her face is I'm laying on the ground unconscious. But whenever she is up and seeing people come back to life, there's not any effect of them coming back to life that's seems to be affecting her. She's pretty much just staring at Seamus whenever she comes back up.
Okay.
Seamus and the bird behind her.
Mm.
And that is it.
Alrighty. Then Moriam. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Seamus than me, right?
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. So, I will hit her again.
All right. Hit her
with,
again.
With the bolt from the whirlings. It's actually made of air. It's whirling air. Sorry.
Okay. It's
Not
a storm.
lightning, sorry. It's a storm. And
Back to death.
okay. And I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna try and give this guy a shake to knock him out of singing.
All right. As you shake him, he comes to, looks at you. He's like, "What are you doing? She can't die," and goes back to chanting.
$15.
Do I hear that from past the bonfire where I am at?
With your passive perception, you have a 18 in passive perception. Yes, you hear that.
And I'm yelling.
Yeah.
I get to there, and that's as far as I can go with my action, or with me booking it. I don't think I have anything for 10 feet. Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait at this.
All right. Back to the people. And
Well, I'll use my action to move the extra to dash one extra 5 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to sit on her chest.
Sit on her chest. Okay, she is prone and on the ground.
Oh, no, I'm dead. Shit.
Okay, let me just. Why do I? No, she's done.
Help!
Unfortunately, it doesn't make the little black thing. There we go. All right. But yes, you're on top of her.
Yeah.
And these stupid things. I don't know why I keep using them. Habit, I guess. This Tom and this Moon go down, and she is back up, but on the ground.
Wakes up.
She wakes up.
Okay. Good.
I will mark that with white because she is prone. I don't know. It's a color.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Sorry, my mother kind of came in and distracted me. What all happened?
Moriam shook Tom over here, and tried to get him out of the trance or whatever that he's in. And whenever he came out, he was like, "What are you doing? We can't let her die. She can't die." and goes back to chanting. So he went over and sat on her chest. That way she is prone.
Okay.
As she comes back to this time, she's getting more of a blue color to her, a shiny blue color.
Like something we know of?
With your Arcana checks, I will let you go ahead and roll another Arcana or History.
Well, they're all just straight up rolls, but okay.
Yeah.
Since I'm sitting on her chest anyway.
Everyone or just Morium?
Everyone can.
Okay. What's my higher
History
one?
or
She is changing, but God, somebody please just figure out what the hell this is.
Ooh,
I got a 15.
Cinder
I'm
might
no
break.
good.
Cinder had a good roll. She knows this
Cinder,
magic very well.
Magpie, you're looking at it and you're kind of like, it's definitely some type of transformation. And then Cinder looks and goes, oh shit, this looks like some type of draconic change. She sees more of the scales and things on her skin than everybody else.
Okay.
So in a very Bugs Bunny kind of way, where I'm screaming and my legs lift up at the same time, I'm going to yell that at the top of my lungs so that everybody can hear it.
In terms of scale, are they like metallic or chromatic?
They're blue, shiny scales.
They're blue.
Like a
Blue
cobalt or
dragon.
just a straight blue?
She's
Like
Kate.
the color of a blue dragon.
God,
Yeah.
make the distinction, man. She's not taking damage from
FML.
She's taking the force damage. She's not taking the lightning damage.
It's a blue Oh, okay.
And that's her turn is coming back to life. So, and the people and Ankara, you are up.
I'm gonna continue to heal some of the Toms
No.
and Moons.
Don't.
No?
No.
Do what you're gonna do.
No, I heard the one Tom say that she can't die, so I'm just gonna heal some Toms and Moons on my way to the dental people. I'll heal Sweetgrass, I guess, and the Tom next to me.
All right. Yeah, I named her Sweetgrass after you guys called her Sweetgrass.
Uh-huh.
And I'll use 2 healing words for that.
Okay. After that is Magpie.
Okay, with casting Handle Edgermain at will, I'm going to call the discarded scimitar to my hand, to my free hand. I've got the other one.
Okay, you're gonna have it come to you. Okay.
Yeah.
You now have
like Sith Lord.
You now have both of them.
Okay.
The second one that comes to your hand feels a little bit more charged.
What kind of... okay. I was going to add it to my inventory. I don't know which one to add. Just regular scimitar?
Yeah, just add a scimitar for now.
Okay.
And you can put a modifier that it seems magical of some type.
Okay. 2-weapon fighting. I have both in... I have both drawn.
Okay.
I am going to attack her first with proficiency. I'm basically... She's still prone, right?
Yeah, she's still prone, so you do get advantage. And you're also flanking, so you get advantage, which means you get sneak attack on both attacks. If you get advantage, you get sneak attack.
Okay. Decapitation strikes.
Okay.
First attack is an 8 either way.
Morium, stop him.
Okay. Second attack with advantage. That's going to be a 15.
No. It's the opposite of what you're thinking about. She can't die.
This 15 does not hit.
Where I'm getting this is there's a brainwashing thing here.
I'm thinking something else.
I shook
It might
him.
be. I'm
Well,
thinking now it might be reversed.
She can't die. So, no.
I have a theory.
I have no way to take any other actions, so I'm done.
All right, Seamus.
All right.
Well, you don't gotta roll to hit. Do you?
Well, she's not unconscious. She's just prone, so you still have to. He gets advantage on the roll to hit.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna strike, but with a non-lethal, more of a knockout strike.
Okay.
With my great axe.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Big heavy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit non-lethally.
And that's with advantage, right?
Yeah, she's on the ground.
Okay, 28.
What was it? 28? It hits.
Yep. Okay. For 13 non-lethal bludgeoning.
She is knocked out.
All right. And it's at this point I'm going to tell everybody.
At this point, the chanting does stop.
At this point, I'm just going to tell everybody, let's get out of here.
No. Tie her up. Or what? I don't know what we're going to do.
Stab her in the fucking head.
Well, hearing everything, I'm theorizing that they're trying to keep... I think she's under a spell that she can't transform back into a dragon. If she dies, she's kind of forced back to come back in the dragon form, in which we stand no chance.
Yeah, unless we take her freaking head off. That works in both forms, by the way.
I've been trying to do.
No, you haven't. You haven't. We haven't had a chance to. She gets up. We just haven't had the extra attack to take off her freaking head.
Well, he tried. He just missed with a 15. So.
Okay, she's unconscious.
But she is unconscious now, and the other ones have stopped chanting because she's no longer.
So.
Tie her up.
They're just standing watching because they're just kind of trying to figure out what their next move is.
So, yeah, I guess I'll use my bonus action to pull a rope out and get ready to tie her up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
Do we take off her head?
Fucking hell, 7.
Do you believe the ropes are tied?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Even Seamus can clearly see he did a terrible job.
Can I give you... Let me show you how to hog tie him.
You'll have to wait till your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, I mean, it's all up to you what you do with this.
Did anybody make any... With me sitting on her chest and us knocking her out this time, has anybody made any movement towards us?
They have not moved yet. They are staring because she's knocked out. She's not dead, so their job is not being done yet.
Okay, I'm going to hold my action, but I'm going to ready a spell.
Okay, what you readying for what?
I'm going to put my hand in her open mouth. I'm going to pry open her mouth, put my hand there, and ready the spell to cast Firebolt into her head.
All right.
If need be.
As you go to stick Firebolt into her head, the people see this. They all look at each other, look at her, and run. The ones that are alive run. The other ones are laying on the ground. Run back off into their caravans. Yes. These guards are people too, but everybody's running into their caravans. I just don't want to move everybody.
That's what I thought. Take off her head, Seamus.
All right, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
You, what is your trigger on the spell that you are holding?
If anybody makes a hostile action towards me.
Okay. All right.
They all ran it in.
Yeah, the people's turn are after yours, so that's what they did is run and hide. She is unconscious, so I am going to roll. She is still unconscious because that's a freaking 1. Yeah. So Ankara.
Cinder.
I'm.
Did I miss Cinder?
We missed Cinder.
Oh,
Cinder.
Cinder.
Cinder, go before the people run off into their things and Moriam sticks his hand in her mouth. What did Cinder do?
Cinder. Well, you know, Moriam gets talking, and you know you can't shut up a turtle.
I completely skipped over that. That's my bad.
That's all good.
What was I
know.
doing? I'm sorry.
That was my bad. That was 100% my bad.
The healing spirit is going to move over. I'm just going to keep healing spirit.
Okay. It is a bonus action to heal, so you do still have an action as well if you wanted to. I completely.
Oh.
So if you want to.
How far am I? I'm definitely within slinging distance. So, and I can. She's down, but she's not dead. I know that much, right?
Yeah, but you would also know that with a ranged weapon, with somebody prone, you would have disadvantage to hit them.
Disadvantage? Okay.
Yes.
I will. I will ready a guiding bolt. Level 2, I believe.
Okay.
In the event of, like Moriam said, hostile action. So
Toward you or one of the party members?
Yeah. So
okay.
I'll hold that. That's hopefully I actually roll well. And my healing spirit is going to heal the moon just below where it is for probably 3.
That's what it's been so far.
Oh,
5. All right, she is
5.
healed. So on the people's turn, after Moriam runs up, does the chest thing and puts the fingers in the mouth and that stuff, this one's going to run into her thing as well with Tom. And now we're on Ankara.
I am also going to ready, but I'll ready my crossbow instead of a spell, and I'll just walk towards Moriam and Seamus and Magpie and all of them. So any hostile action, I'll try and like zone in and aim for it. But I'll just hold my action.
Okay. Then go ahead and move your token wherever you go, and Magpie is up.
What do I do? What do I do? No, seriously, what do I do?
Chop off her head?
Yeah, I am going to take both blades and do the whole Anakin, give him the Count Dooku haircut.
So you're going to perforate her neck so whenever somebody else attacks it, it can come off.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So we're going in. Hopefully I can do this. Because there we go. She's still prone, so I get advantage.
Yep.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does not hit.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm already committed to the attack.
She's unconscious.
As you go to hit with it, it hits where the neck is and slides off.
But why
I just rolled an absolute critical.
Oh yeah, she is unconscious. So you do hit. Just roll damage. Yeah, you're right. You're right. She's unconscious, not prone.
I was
That's my bad.
I was muted, didn't realize. Sorry.
Okay,
oh, it's
so
all right.
The first attack is a 6.
All right, 6 points of damage.
Second attack is 3 points of damage.
All right. I'm going to give you your +5 there because she is laying on the ground and blah, blah, blah. So, yes, you do the full 8, 6 and 8.
Okay, great.
All right, Seamus.
All right, I guess I'm gonna
take your head off.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try. Yeah, and it's unconscious. So
I got both scimitars and
2 hits, I guess.
All right, roll damage. Actually, roll just in case it's a critical. I'll do it. I'll do that. I'll give you the possibility of a crit.
Okay, it'd be advantage on both, right?
Yes, it would be advantage on both. Either way, they're going to hit. But if you do get crit, then that'll.
Yeah.
I'll do it
one
that
was
way.
a crit fail.
Yeah, but it's advantage. So.
Yeah.
All right, so just roll your damage straight.
Okay, I already rolled the first one, and that was
15.
Yep.
All right, 15, and your second damage is.
I'm gonna use my feet. I can't use my feet because that only applies to the first attack. 8 damage.
8 damage. The head rolls. As the head rolls off, what you see laying before you, and Morium gets thrown, Magpie gets bumped up into this thing, Seamus gets thrown back this way, and what you see in front of you laying on the ground, I don't know why it pulled that one. Oh well, it's not in token form. What you see laying in front of you, dead, is an adult blue dragon.
Hey.
Yeah, that carriage gets crushed. That was her carriage anyway, so yeah, it gets crushed. But laying in front of you dead, head on the ground, in 2 pieces, is an adult blue dragon. As this happens, you see
something I was off about this place.
As you see that happen, you see the caravanners start coming out, and it seems like whatever had them attached to said dragon has now been broken, and they are confused as hell as to what is happening.
Okay, good. So when I'm thrown I'm after Seamus, correct?
Yeah, this is completely out of combat
No,
now.
I'm under Seamus.
Yes, he is after. She is after Seamus. Yes, sorry, but we are out of combat. But Cinder, what would you like to be doing as people are coming out of their caravans?
Well, I'm gonna approach the group that's the closest to me and basically start reassuring them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a low DC persuasion. And others are starting to come out as seeing you talking, so they're going to start moving up into
14.
14. Does the board want to throw any inspiration at this?
I have no more inspiration.
Oh shit. Okay. Just figured I'd throw
advantage.
We can
right.
give her advantage.
Yes, you can. People are starting to gather around the fires as everybody is there. These are dead people. I don't know why I'm moving dead people. Dead people are not moving around yet. They are, anyone who checks, they are lightly breathing.
What I was going to say was that I was going to run over and heal them on my turn at the end of that thing. So she'd get the 1, 2, and I get the last 2. So I'll waste the slots on.
Sounds good. They are all okay. Luckily, it didn't go into one more round. Otherwise, a couple of them would not be able to be revived.
That's correct.
Why does it show a black thing around her, but I can't take it off? And Tom. And they're all gathered around the fire as you guys are all standing there. I don't know what this token was for. It's gone now. Yeah, so you guys start reassuring them. You can roll with advantage. Morium, roll a persuasion.
Everyone, calm down. It's okay. I'll try to persuade them to be calm on the whole thing.
I'll just play music because my persuasion's not so great.
Okay,
everyone. We saw the problem. Everyone should be okay now. You have your own faculties about you.
Where?
Thanks to Tom over there. That Tom, you, whatever your name is, which is probably not Tom. We understand. What's your name, sir?
My name is Thomas.
Well, Thomas, thanks to what you said to me while you were under your stupor, we took it as you were under control of this thing. That thing over there.
Oh, God, I don't... it's...
For how long, we do not know.
It's been years. I don't...
Oh, Christ.
I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what's happening. But thank you. I mean, at least our carriages are here. We can get back to wandering the desert, and I guess we don't have to worry about that thing, so that's good. How can we repay you?
Free magic items for everybody.
Oh.
And you get a sword, and you get a sword.
Let me roll He goes, "Oh, I was working on enchanting something. I remember somebody enchanted. How much did I charge you for that, Magpie?"
Oh, it was like $350, I think. Yeah. Was it? $250.
$250?
$250.
$250. $250.
Well, here, shit, I got a lot. Holy shit, I've been busy.
Relax a minute. Relax. No need to break brain over this now.
It's still like midnight. Like it is still like midnight out.
There's a dragon to pilfer first. We can make settlements later.
Okay. Do you have a caravan we can sleep in? Our tent went up in flames.
Well, mine and my wife's is over here. You guys are more than welcome to it.
I don't take up a lot of space, so I'll go hide under a bench if you'll be so kind. I am tired. Everyone, I need to go get some sleep. I'm sorry.
No, you guys take the caravan. It'll be fine. I'll stay with Maria and Johnny over here. And we will maybe deal with this in the morning. I have a headache.
Yeah.
Sure you all do.
So Maria, Johnny, Thomas, and Sophelia all go stay in one carriage. The others are kind of calming down a little bit. They're just like, I gotta sleep. I don't know what. I can't make sense of any of this. And they all start spreading off, giving you guys Chateau Thomas for the night. The one guy who was actually named Tom.
I would like to start pilfering, but no, need long rest.
I'll spend a little time just taking some dragon parts, some scales and teeth.
All right. You take you get 2 scales and 1 big tooth.
That's it.
For the little bit of time that he's taking on it before bed and things, because he's pretty exhausted.
Oh yeah, I'm still hurting pretty hard.
He's if he doesn't go to sleep, he's getting to a point of just passing out.
I'm just gonna sit next to the dragon and sleep.
All right, you perch on its horn and sleep. Moriam is going to bed because he is exhausted as well.
Yeah, I love cool.
Ankara, Cinder, anything as people are all wandering off to their trading huts?
I'm gonna cast dark vision on myself.
We all have it.
You have dark vision.
Do we still have it?
Yeah,
we all
the
have
blessing.
The blessing from
Super. And I'll tell the group I'll post watch
Okay.
in case we see any more dragon goat.
A couple of the others that were watching before come up, and they're like, we'll help you. It's a big camp. You're gonna need the help. And one of them posts at the entrance, one of them posts at the other entrance, and you have a couple of them that just kind of spread out, and this is what they're used to doing anyway, so they slept during the day.
Okay.
But they are helping watch with whoever's watching.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm gonna be around the caravan.
All right, watching, making sure nothing happens at the caravan. Sounds good.
I will take the first watch as well. I'll spend some time sketching out the dragon, and I'll heal Seamus as well. I'll tap him on the shoulder before he goes and grabs a tooth, just in case he nicks himself.
All right.
11 points. Good sir.
11 points. All righty. As everyone beds down for the night in the peaceful little caravan that was once ran by a dragon cult, that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Nice.
All righty. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the things. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, make sure to use it on
Nomadic LV.
Yeah. Or anybody else, whoever your favorite streamer is. It'll help them out, I promise. And we will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you. Thanks for this.